y'all. I'm Alex.
I'm Casey.
Trev.
And I'm Philip.
Philip.
Fill up my cup.
Felipe.
Felipiano.
Felipe.
And apparently Philip's name is the interesting one for this week.
We need a name for his afro.
Bob.
I was going to say Phil.
Oh, okay.
It can be Phil up. Or Phil up, since I guess you're going up.
So up or...
I didn't get any of that.
So, yeah, anyway.
Anywho.
This week we're going to talk about virtual reality. Because, well, it was 2 weeks ago that we actually filmed our last episode. We kind of ended off where we started on virtual reality, but we were already kind of over on time. Time is money, my friends. So we're going to talk a little bit about virtual reality. It'll be a little bit of a shorter episode this week. So I guess I'll start us off since this was my idea.
So it's in 4D, right?
Yes, 4D.
He laughed at me when I said it was in 4D.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I said it was in 4D, and he started laughing like there's no such thing as 4D.
Dude.
Isn't 4D when you add, like, weather effects, though?
Uh-huh. So that means as you walk, around the waterfall and you get misted with water.
Yep.
I've been to a 4D show.
Yeah, all that they add to 4D shows is either fog or mist.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
because otherwise then there's just a whole ton of liability problems otherwise.
Ready? We should have had boogers.
Okay.
That's not. But yeah,
It wouldn't be actual boogers. It'd be, like, a mix.
A mix
Fake.
of what?
a mix of what?
I don't know. It'd be some
Horse
sort of
boogers,
synthetic material.
human boogers, and plastic.
Pepper
Otherwise,
jack
that would
cheese,
take a lot of boogers. We'd all purposely
mozzarella
have to get
cheese,
sick.
And
blueberries,
Store it in a jar. Just don't want to do that.
jalapenos.
Jalapenos would probably be the best.
Yeah, that would clear your nose.
Yeah.
cheese. Also burn your
Have it
eyes.
squirt pickle juice in your face. And you start licking yourself. Tasty.
What are the odds that I put jalapenos in your eyes?
The odds, I would say,
3,
are pretty good.
2, 1, 1. You didn't say, woohoo! Nope. Jalapeno juice, is that what you said?
No.
Never say Tabasco sauce. I think that's rule number 2, nothing in the eyes.
Ghost peppers.
No.
You probably lose your vision from doing that.
Maybe. But then you could become, what's his face? Daredevil.
But his was like toxic waste and not ghost peppers.
And real life toxic waste would just damage your eyes and
Yeah,
not give you
I know.
so
Yeah, but in
much.
real
the
life, it's toxic
superhero
waste in your
world.
eye.
Become superhero.
Because
Yeah,
you would
Ant-Man.
need like a whole nother set of like stuff inside of you.
Yeah, like body parts, like real ones.
Not those
Intestines
big
that
ones.
work.
And not broken ones.
No, because
Like
you'd be
they gave
bouncing
me.
sound off.
Bouncing
And it would be a
sound
sound
waves.
that you wouldn't hear. Yeah, so you would have to have something that'd be projecting sound.
Yeah, it's called a speaker. Duh.
Never
Or water.
mind.
Water works really good at that too.
That's true.
True that.
So back on topic of virtual reality. So last week we kind of started bringing up Brandon Jayla. I don't actually know how to pronounce his last name, so it's always just going to be Jayla.
Until we
Or
get
just
corrected.
Jay.
Yeah, until we get corrected.
By someone.
But he worked with Rocket Jump and Freddie Wong and all of them for a while.
Freddie
But now,
Wong.
in his own separate studio, and I don't know what his studio's name is, he kind of just goes by his own name. He has a team that's working on a virtual reality sci-fi kind of game where you play as a character on another planet, and it's kind of like a wasteland environment with a scrapyard into it. So
Toxic waste.
I don't know if it's toxic.
Do you get it in your eye?
It's possible. But so they're using the Oculus Rift, I believe, for like your actual vision, but then they use the Unity engine for the actual game development, and they have a developer's blog on YouTube that's really cool. I don't think I've watched the latest video, but like what they're doing with it is kind of cool because they're trying to design it specifically for virtual reality, where other games that are virtual reality based are not developed for virtual reality, but then kind of thrown out there as a potential virtual reality game. So, I don't know, like, what do you guys think about virtual reality? Are you excited for the idea? Do you think it's something that will pick up as a popular idea
It'll be cool till
I
the
think it's
entire
already
world
kinda
starts
picking
getting
it up.
sick.
Yeah.
Sick from what?
Motion sick.
Oh, motion sickness. I don't think a lot of people have that problem though. I don't.
I know, but like I think a lot of people will get motion sick. There's already all kinds of comments out there about people who already do get motion sick.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe that's something they can solve.
Hopefully.
Slash getting used to it, because if it's something that you're exposed to at an earlier age, I'm pretty sure it won't affect you as much.
See, I don't think it'll end up like taking over the gaming world as much as it'll kind of just be an add-on to the
You
gaming
know how expensive
universe.
that would be? You guys want to come over to my house? We'll have a 4D, what is it called again? Virtual reality LAN party.
Does that mean you actually get shot with real bullets then?
Depends on how 4D you want to go with it.
Oh, the
Depends on
word.
if you want to live or die.
Yeah.
Get shot. Ah, this is too real, too real.
I'm not
Just
responding.
virtual reality, but you play with paintball or airsoft at the same time.
Airsoft.
Yeah.
Paintball hurts more.
Airsoft's
Yeah, but then
realistic.
you could affect. if
I
you're
will
working with
argue that.
electronics, getting paint in electronics.
Yeah,
I'm
I think I
pretty sure
saw
that doesn't
my
mix.
scar.
It depends on
Versus
what you
can
have.
protect it from
The
plastic
FPS
pellets.
too.
True. Okay, so the few times I've played airsoft, I've never actually been shot, like hit.
Wow.
Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, you and your rifle while everybody else is running around
You
with
know what?
pistols.
I say that one of our intro videos should just be us like shooting him with airsoft.
Yeah, I don't like this idea.
Works for me. I had to do it once.
Me too.
If you
Do
agree,
you remember that? I was
put
holding
it
that
in
piece
the
of
comments.
cardboard, and they're supposed to hit the cardboard. It hit me in the shin. How do you miss that badly? I was holding it up right here.
I know. I honestly could say I've never been hit by airsoft before. I've always paintball. I've been shot by paintball several times.
I've gotten shot in the butt.
I got shot in the wrist once, and it actually like cut
You don't
open
think
my
you would
wrist.
Because you get
Travis,
shot in the
I
butt
promise
because it's
you,
your butt, but it
we
still hurts.
will
It still
shoot
stings.
you with airsoft.
I think one time I shot someone through the floor
What?
of a house.
Wait, how
we
did
were
you
we were at Phillips land and we were using the abandoned trailer house, and I was on the second story, and there was a hole in the kitchen floor that saw down, and I think it was Ben, and he was going underneath, totally oblivious to the fact that I was on the other story. And I just looked down with my pistol, one shot, and all of a sudden you're, ow! I don't remember where I hit him.
Wasn't
though.
there a rule though? You weren't supposed to be on the second story.
That's
No.
because it's not safe.
That wasn't at that point though.
Yeah, that was when it was still stable. Well, it still kind of is.
Still
It's just,
stable.
Dude, I wouldn't go up there. It's not safe at all. Not anymore.
I feel like we should just burn it. Bonfire.
I like burning things.
I don't think that'd be a very
viral.
a very good environment or for the environment.
All the stuff that's in there. You don't even know if there's anything that will like explode. Like,
the explosions.
It just
the
makes it that more
explosions.
awesome, Philip.
yeah.
It's not like there's any trees around it.
Speaking
Well.
of explosions,
Yeah.
There's like
Your
a
house
woods.
is a little bit closer to it, but I don't think that would affect your house at all.
I think the woods is closer than his house.
just set the whole set the
Well, no,
entire
the-
woods on fire.
The only thing that's really close is just a field.
Or a
Not
few
really.
Trees, like
Just
a
wet them
lot.
down before you start burning it.
That won't do much. So you're telling me that I could take a tree and start a huge fire next to it, and the tree won't start on fire because I get it wet first?
It depends how wet you get it and how close the fire is. But yes,
Aren't there trees like touching it?
A few trees. They're like growing right next to it.
So what
we'll
you're
chop
saying
them down first.
is you really need
Stick
to
them
move
in the house
the
and then-
trailer first. Like put it in the middle of a field and then set it on fire. And watch it
It's
spread
not going to
across the whole
survive the
field.
move, but it just... That'd just be rubble.
So plan B, we just shoot it.
We do.
C4
We shoot
just enough
TVs
to
for
level
target
it.
practice.
to take out the foundation.
Where will we get C4?
You make it.
yeah.
Ben can make C4.
C4.
Kaboom.
We can make C4.
I know people. It's called the internet.
No, I actually have a friend who knows how. Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't admit this.
Just use lots of flour.
Yeah.
It's a flower.
Don't lie, Travis. We all know you don't have a friend who knows how to make that stuff.
Yeah, I do.
He's trying to cover up for you.
Yeah, but I'm argumentative, so it just kind of happens. Or maybe I'm really just arguing to make it seem like I'm arguing to make people doubt that we actually are.
Or
not.
maybe he's really the one who knows how to do it, and he's just blaming it on somebody else.
Now I have to kill all of you.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Run,
I don't want to
Ben.
live
Be
You'll
your
anymore.
just,
witness.
you'll just have to deal with my wife after that.
Okay, so I
And
gotta
her
kill everyone
cats.
but
Oh,
Casey.
sorry, I'm way back here.
Don't forget our cats. They'll kill you too.
You do realize I have 4 now.
No, I didn't realize you have 4 now.
Oh, I
Wait,
thought it was
you have
just
4
three.
cats now?
I thought
We
it
can
was just
talk
3.
later.
Cat lady.
You just call me a lady?
There's nothing wrong with cats.
I was thinking more of your wife, but
She's not a crazy cat lady.
she's a
likes
cat lady,
cats.
but she's not a crazy cat lady.
You do realize that she does watch this.
And now you're really in trouble.
So much for virtual reality.
I miss that sound.
I think Olivia already knows she's a cat lady. It's not like it's
we
a
should
bad thing.
we
She
should
just
not
likes
talk about my
cats.
wife. That'd be great.
Okay, sorry. Virtual reality.
Yeah, I love how we like went from virtual reality to airsoft
4D,
to
it
cats.
sprinkles on your
Blowing up
face.
a house.
It gets your clothes wet.
I like my clothes
There you
nice
go.
and dry.
Have,
Thank
if,
you.
when there's an explosion, compressed air that blows up in your face
True. See, that's the thing that
with the scent of smoke.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
They're too busy walking away. Ah, that's part of the song.
I don't know this song.
Neither do I. So I'll just sit here and
I was gonna let them keep going
Stare.
and then just start beating in the back. Just
That's pretty much the whole song. I don't remember the rest of it. It's got
Sorry.
like virtual reality is.
Virtual?
It is. It's virtual. Well, here's the thing.
but it's not reality then.
I've played around with. I'm gonna slap you. I've played around with virtual reality before, where I guess it depends on like how much reality you want in it. Because I mean, yeah, you could sit at a computer with a keyboard and a mouse and have the like headset on, and then use your head to move the camera. Or there's actually a place. I think it's in Texas. There's an actual place.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Wait, what?
But there's actually a place where you can like go in and you put on all this VR gear, and then you can run around in basically a big empty warehouse and
And
play
run
a
into
virtual
things.
reality.
Yeah, but there's
game.
also that one place where they actually have structures, and it's not painted or anything, and then you see all the rest of the stuff through your.
That's true.
don't they have like
That's
some sort of
And even
treadmill
have guns
that
for you to
moves?
hold
Mhm.
too.
There's that too.
Yeah.
Like I think there's options out there, but I know some people think it'll take over the gaming world.
I don't
and
think
like
it will.
replace console gaming or PC gaming, but I just don't see that happening.
won't.
No, there's people who just want to sit back in a chair and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
like,
too much physical activity.
I would
and
love
for those
to
people
do it.
that game for like half the day,
I just wouldn't be able to.
That'd
do it
be
for
really
a long
tiring.
period of time.
For those
Like, LAN
people?
party.
unless they're just one of those people that's like running around like a crazy person all the time.
I don't know. When I sit back to play a video game, I like to just sit back and play a video game. Like I've been playing GTA 5 the last couple of days, just sitting back with my Xbox controller plugged into my computer, and honestly, I haven't done anything productive in the game. I usually run around and.
Well, that could
Right.
actually make the discussion of when are they going to have it where you can just control it with your head.
Well, you already could, if you have like an Oculus or a Rift or another type of goggle
That could
system.
get bad.
No, I meant like with your thoughts.
Playing that game with virtual reality.
Especially with the way that their physics system works sometimes. I just jumped out of a helicopter and now my body's mutilated in a way in which it should not be able to move.
I was also thinking of that because there's also the equipment and then there's also the programming of the actual game
Yeah.
and how realistic that is.
You know what I wish we had around here more?
Apple juice.
Yes, but that's not what I was going to say.
Now I want some apple juice.
I wish we had more like old
Cranberries?
style. No,
Oh,
not
old cranberries.
I want some old cranberries. No, I wish we had
You're
some
weird.
like old fashioned arcades, like Tron style arcade buildings where you just go in and play arcade games.
Mario.
There you go. Someone needs to make a free-for-all, or no, sandbox of Tron.
That
So you can just go around and do whatever you want in this actual Tron world.
That would be so cool.
I wonder when we're gonna get to the point where like Tron is something that you can do, where instead of it being virtual reality, you actually just get sucked into the computer program, and then you don't exist on Earth while you're in the game. Like I don't actually think we'll ever get to that point.
Well, physically, I don't think you can actually do that.
I don't think we'll. Well, I think that it's probably possible.
Honey,
in
I
some
shrunk
way.
the kids.
Again.
Yeah, but then you could also go in the reverse direction, though.
Unless they trap you in the software.
No,
Then
I'm
I
talking
wouldn't-
about things in the program coming out into reality.
Like,
He
kinda-
just said unless they trap you in the software.
No, but he was saying like me as in. Never mind.
They have 3D printers.
Yeah, it would take like 3 years to print you.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. I don't know. I guess there's a lot of things about virtual reality that are kind of in the air. I can't see myself ever being that like my main source.
Like
of-
Mist.
Yes, Mist.
Wait, then we wouldn't need food anymore or anything. We just print it from the computer.
You already can print food.
No, because that would put in the theory that energy and matter are the same, and all you need is energy to make matter.
You can.
So you wouldn't have to work for anything, basically. You could just press a button, boom, TV.
You can print food. They've done it before.
No, never mind. Yeah, but that's still taking matter and just reshaping it. I'm talking about getting matter from energy.
How would you get matter from energy?
Well, no, because... Never mind. Travis might understand what I'm talking about.
You can't get something from nothing unless you're God.
That is true.
Unless energy and matter are somehow connected and we just don't know it.
Aliens.
If only they were real.
I had this conversation with coworkers, and apparently a couple of my coworkers actually think the aliens are real. And I was like, no.
That's a whole nother conversation that I could really get in depth with.
And then we
But-
just went into the direction of conspiracy theories in general.
So the president.
Aliens.
So
Wait,
we're all being run by
aliens?
aliens, huh?
President?
Which storyline of aliens are we talking about?
The movie.
The movie?
Which one? There's Alien, Aliens, and Aliens 3.
Yeah.
Even though it's technically
Well,
2.
right now it'd have to be in the conspiracy that aliens
Isn't
are
there a fourth
controlling
one?
us, and we don't
Isn't
know the
there one that's
existence
shaped
of
like
the
fruit?
aliens.
I don't know.
You're talking about the eyeless one. With a long head. And acid blood.
I think
Which
you've seen
I don't get how that
Pokemon.
doesn't burn inside but burns outside.
Dude, we're talking about aliens, not Yu-Gi-Oh.
What?
What? Yu-Gi-Oh had nothing to do with what he just said.
Yeah, he was just describing ugly things.
Have you seen Alien or Aliens?
I've
Aliens
seen
don't
all
exist.
three.
I've
So
seen
no, I've
Alien.
never
Have you
seen.
seen
the,
Predator.
the
movies.
movies. Have you
I've
seen the
never
movies?
seen alien movies.
It's a series.
That's
It's
a lie.
Name of a movie
Avengers.
that's actually called
They
Alien.
had aliens in it.
I've never seen aliens movies.
Oh, okay.
So you
I
know-
thought you said alien movies.
Yes, I did say alien
But you
movies.
didn't
Oh.
move it.
I've seen
Say
human
it in the
movies, but I've
context
never
of
seen
being in the
alien
context
movies.
in which you grew up.
Okay. Have you seen the movie called Alien?
Or aliens.
I don't think
Or-
there's one that's called Aliens.
I've seen a
there's
movie
a second
called.
one.
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen a movie
That's
called
not
War of the
called
Worlds.
That's an interesting
Alien.
movie.
Never
It's
mind.
kind of gross.
It is.
What movie?
Aunt Jemima goes to planet Earth.
Okay then.
And finds the little old lady who lives in a shoe.
That poor lady.
Which one? Aunt Jemima or the
Both
one that
of
lives in
them.
the shoe? Aunt Jemima makes great syrup.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her syrup is a lie.
Did you know waffles are just pancakes but with abs?
So what are pancakes then?
Abless waffles. Waffles that don't work out.
Yeah.
They don't have a belly button.
You don't have a belly button? We should film that next.
Belly button.
No one's seen my belly.
I don't remember how the rest of the rap goes.
My belly button. I don't got a belly button.
I don't remember how it goes. So Alex
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have a belly button.
You listen to weird music. Belly button.
Dude, the VeggieTales song.
And the Red Link
No,
song.
yeah, I was gonna say it's a song by Rhett and Link. That's
VeggieTales.
what
came
I was
first.
just singing wasn't actually the song, but that was just me.
It's my belly.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well,
I got a belly button. Yeah.
I got
Well-
something to say.
we have smart aleck responses in return.
That reminds me of something I want to talk about. Go ahead, Phil.
Okay. Will Smith's son, what's his name?
Jaden
Will Smith.
Or Will.
Junior. We'll just call him Junior.
Or Will Smith.
Will Smiths.
Okay. He is going to be Static Shock in his own TV show of some sort.
He can't be Static Shock. He
Why?
just
That's a Spider-Man villain, right?
no Static
He's a
Shock's a good
superhero.
guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
He flies around on a metal trash can lid.
Have you not seen the
What?
TV show?
I have no clue who you're talking
I'm not
about.
as cool as you, Phil.
Static
I
Shock
don't
is
got a
awesome.
fro
It was a
either.
Cartoon Network show in the 90s and
Nobody
early
watches
00s.
Cartoon Network.
I did, and it
I
was
said
I
watches.
used to too.
I said watches.
Ish.
My goodness. Open your tool balls.
What?
So-
Anywho, yeah, he's going to be Static Shock, and hopefully he does a good job. Otherwise, I will cry, because that's my childhood, right there. Static Shock.
Same here, and I'm like a lot older than you.
Yeah. Oh, I used to watch this
Phillips
all
is
the time.
retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 6 years older than you.
And yeah, I've watched Batman, Spider-Man, Static Shock, all those shows as a kid.
Okay, I have something else I want to talk about.
Go for it.
I know this kind of overrules Philip's topics, but he said he was okay with it. But, okay, spoilers. You've all watched the season finale of Flash, right?
Nope.
I have.
Yes.
Casey, you probably don't care, right? Or do you want to watch it without spoilers?
I don't care.
Okay.
You're gonna
All right.
regret it.
I thought about this. I didn't think about this the first time I watched it, but after I watched
Wait,
it...
wait, wait. Is this the show that's on Netflix?
No, that's
No,
Daredevil.
that's
Oh,
Daredevil. The Flash is on CW TV. Anyways, when Eddie shoots himself, I thought about the second
Why
time
would
I
you
watched
shoot
it
yourself?
to destroy the Reverse Flash. Even
the
though it's really
show.
stupid, all he had to do was not have kids, and it would destroy them.
But
no,
was-
instead he shoots
but
himself.
Fate is on that show, so well, not like Fate, just like Fate. So like he would eventually have kids, because otherwise that guy.
Said to me.
That doesn't mean anything.
Because
I know, but
like,
still.
if he wouldn't have kids, then that guy wouldn't ever existed. The what's his face?
Exactly. So all he had to do was not have kids.
No, I'm saying like he was there, which means he would have had kids anyway, even if he said he wouldn't have any.
Vasectomy.
No, but that's the thing, Alex. Because he was already in the past, that means that Eddie was already set to have kids in the future. That timeline was already written. The only way to unwrite
You can
that...
rewrite time. We both know this, Travis.
But then the Flash would have been in combat with the Reverse Flash for the rest of the time because the future was already written.
Okay.
Time is
whatever.
confusing.
Can you tell me how to write the future?
You put it on your face.
With a blue pen.
Apple has an app for it.
It's called iFuture.
All right, well, we are actually out of time. I think we're maybe a few minutes over.
Oh, I got one
Also-
more thing.
Oh
One
my
more thing.
goodness, Philip.
I have.
I'm sorry.
Shit,
Okay,
can I
there's
just
this
say
new
one?
superhero show called Supergirl.
I haven't watched it yet.
There's only one episode.
Finally, a show on my
Oh, there's an
life.
episode of that? I thought that was about like coming out in the near future. I didn't know it was actually already out.
I didn't know either until I saw it on Facebook.
Oh,
There's
cool.
also a new show about a pineapple.
What's it called?
It saves SpongeBob.
Who lives in
His
a
house?
pineapple under
Under the Sea. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Exorbitant yellow and porous the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Out of the nonsense and nothing you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Shop on the back and shop like a fish.
SpongeBob.
I think that means we ended.
Is it? I think we're done.
No! I had one more